Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Cakrasamvara sadhana practice. We will begin in the yellow prayer book on page 1. All Mother Sentient Beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All Mother Sentient Beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be freed from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Cakrasamvara.
Now turning to the Cakrasamvara text, page 2.
English.
From within a state of emptiness, the entire universe arises as the form of the great, compassionate Lord, free of any reference point, white like a kunda flower, with one face and 4 arms. The 2 main hands are joined at the heart, and the outer 2 hold a lotus and mala. He is adorned with precious ornaments and sits in the Vajra posture. At his heart, which is my dwelling place, is the wrathful king, the protector Achala, blue like a flax flower, holding a sword in his right hand and a lasso in his left, held in the threatening mudra at his heart, standing on his right foot and placing his left knee on a sun-disk seat. His splendorous form outshines the 4 Maras. At Achala's heart, upon a Dharma source, lotus and sun, I appear as Vajravarahi, red with 2 faces and 2 arms, holding a curved knife, a skull cup, and a katvanga. With the right leg bent and the left one outstretched, I abide in the posture of royal enjoyment.
English.
I will practice the yoga of the 4 empowerments so that all mother sentient beings, limitless as space, may have happiness, be freed from suffering, and gain the state of Buddhahood. I appear as the Yidam deity. Before me at brow level on a seat of lotus, sun, moon, and brocade silk is my root guru Vajradhara in the form of Bhagavan Sri Heruka. Holding Vajra and bell, he is with his consort Varahi, who holds a curved knife and skull cup. The father and consort are adorned with bone ornaments, ribbons, and jewels. With one leg outstretched and the other leg bent, they stand on a seat of the Kalaratri and Bhairava. Moving in the 9 moods of dance, they abide in a brilliance of rays and lights. Whatever slight virtue I have gathered through prostrating, offering, confessing, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, I dedicate it all for great, complete enlightenment.
Lama Dorje Dala 2 times English.
Great Guru Vajradhara, please bestow empowerment upon me. Great Guru Vajradhara, please bestow empowerment upon me.
English.
From the coil of hair between the brows of the Guru Father, with Mother, white light radiates, dissolving between my brows and cleansing the obscurations of my body. I receive the supreme base empowerment, and I come to embody every Buddha's form, the deity mandala, appearing yet empty. From the point of union of the Guru Father and Mother, white light with a red glow radiates, dissolving into my throat and cleansing the obscurations of my speech. I receive the supreme secret empowerment, and I come to embody every Buddha's speech, the nature of mantra, heard yet empty. From the endless knot at the heart of the Guru Father and Mother, blue light radiates, dissolving into my heart and cleansing the obscurations of my mind. I receive the third empowerment, and I realize the nature of all the Buddha's mind, freed from all bonds of arising, ceasing, and abiding. The Guru Father and Mother melt into light, dissolving into my crown and purifying the grasping of my three doors. I receive the fourth empowerment and realize the vast and equal essence, spontaneously as every Buddha's body, speech, and mind, and sameness wisdom. Thus I abide in Maha Mudra, unfabricated primordial awareness.
Next.
By this virtue may I and other beings swiftly accomplish the glorious Guru, establishing all sentient beings without exception in that state.
Dorje Jawan Darlo Naro Dharma Daba Paranje Denko Garchen Zimdin Zabe Lama Ya Zaja Lama Yada Chejongla
I supplicate to the Lord Vajradhara, Talopa, Naropa, Marpa, Milarepa, Gampopa, Pagmadrupa, Jigten Sumgun, at the feet of the root Guru with a threefold kindness, and to all the root and lineage Gurus, the Yidams and Dharma protectors, please grant blessings upon my mind.
Okay, next. Dorje.
Ahum transforms into Vajrasattva, who melts and arises as the Vajra, whose nature is the method of great bliss. And Ah transforms into Vajratopa, which dissolves and arises as a bell, whose nature is the wisdom of emptiness. The Sanskrit vowels on my right palm transform into a sun, and the consonants on my left palm into a moon.
Continues. Om Sarvada Gada Sedem Benzara Sama Titra Ekadom Darayame Om Bezova Om Benzagenda Om Benzara Dharma Rana Ananda Samdara Ananda Sarvam Bada Jira Trapsal Kanjabara Madana Sobhava Benzara Sado Randaya Sintoka Ranyike Jeke Jumdenda Linje Jibe Gasavar
In an instant I appear in the form of the co-emergent transcendent conqueror. From the state of emptiness appear wind, fire, and a hearth of skulls. On this, from an Ah, arises a vast and wide kapala. Inside it, from Bira, Ma, Mu, and Shu, arise the five nectars. And from Na, Go, Da, Ha, and Ku, arise the five meats, marked with Hum, Brum, Am, Jim, and Kam. Through purifying, realizing, and flaring, the substances become a vast ocean of wisdom nectar. Om. Back to page 20. From the state of emptiness appear wind, fire, and a hearth of skulls. On this, from Ah, arises a vast and wide kapala. Inside it, from Bira, Ma, Mu, and Shu, arise the 5 nectars, and from Na, Go, Da, Ha, and Ku arise the 5 meeks, marked with Hum, Brum, Am, Jim, and Kam. Through purifying, realizing, and flaring, the substances become a vast ocean of nectar. Om,
Sabada deda beshaza amada abamara dagan imam balenda nenda samaya rajenda sava seda menda yansa yateba yadenda banzada babada zendada Madada mada mama sarva karada ya sesokam bekeda sava Bavinda bezo ome gaya gaya sava yaksha raksha sab Teda bejaza amanda aba mara dagan ya emam balandrane Samaya rakinda sarva siddha mandrayanzada yadaba yadanda Benzada bhavada zendada madadamat Mama sarva karadaya sesokam bekada sayakya bhave Om bezova ome kaka gaya sava yaksha rak Sabda deda bejaza umanda abamara dagan ya emam balandrane Samaya rajenda sarva siddha mandrayanzada yadaba yadanda Benzada bhavada zendada madadamada mama sava karat Sesakam bekada zaya bhavendo
Om, guardians of the directions, local guardians, gods and hosts of Nagas, harm-bringers, bloodthirsty demons, elemental spirits, flesh-eaters, hungry ghosts, insanity inflictors, memory-crippling demons, dakinis and mamos, please accept this Torma offering. Help us yogins attain enlightenment, pacify adverse circumstances, harm and injury, and cause the 4 enlightened activities to be accomplished.
Sarva Dharma
From the state of emptiness arises Ah, from which arise skull cups, each containing a home. The syllables melt and turn into inconceivable offering clouds, undefiled nectar in essence, and a variety of distinct features in appearance.
Inzamana Om Benza Drojana Om Benza Bebe Om Benza Deba Om Benza Aloge Om Benza Gende Om Benza Nevede Om Benza Yabda Namjira Sangha Kando Mai Kolo Samja Danje Pawa Dana Bama Zoi Kola Dada Japsa Simje Gunja Dunja Zara Dana Hera Gajara Simje Damja Hera Ga Gomban Jola Gobanje.
In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, I unceasingly take refuge. In the Yogin, secret mantra, and Dakini, the embodiments of the three wheels, and in the male and female spiritual warriors, I unceasingly take refuge. For the sake of all sentient beings, I will become Haruka and establish all sentient beings in the supreme state of Haruka. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, I unceasingly take refuge. In the Yogin, secret mantra, and Dakini, the embodiments of the three wheels, and in the male, female, and spiritual warriors, I unceasingly take refuge. For the sake of all sentient beings, I will become Heruka and establish all sentient beings in the supreme state of Heruka.
Continues.
Shri is non-dual primordium wisdom. He is emptiness of causes and so forth. Ru is free from coming together, and Ka is nowhere abiding. I am glorious Heruka, the cause of benefit and happiness for all sentient beings. Shri Heruka Ham. I appear as great glorious Cakrasamvara. My 5 aggregates are the 5 Buddha families. My 5 elements are the 5 mothers, and my sense sources are the bodhisattvas. From the life force syllable Hum, at my heart emerges 4 Sambhani mantras, black, green, red, and yellow. They emanate into the 4 directions and transform into an indestructible Vajra fence, ground, web, tent, canopy, and a dome of wisdom flames, becoming a vast protection sphere, solid, secure, and utterly terrifying. It is impregnable to obstructors, even to Brahma.
Benzara Benzara Hom Benzara Benadaga Honga Benza Sharan Zola Dan Sand Benzaran Zola Analaga Ho.
The light radiating from the Hum at the heart of myself, appearing as Heruka, invites the Guru and the gathering of Cakrasamvara deities into the space before me.
Gamba de Zazo, one Shere Heraga Sabara Bajanda de Zazo, one Shere Heraga Sabara Beba de Zazo, one Shere Heraga Sabara Dibamba de Zazo, one Shere Heraga Sabara Aloga Bade Zazo. Shere Raga Zabara Varangende Bade Zazo One Shere Raga Zabara Nevede Bade Zazo One Shere Raga Zabara Shabda Bade Zayazo. Om Sarva Benza Om Be Om Dharma Dharma Ben Om Benza Amrada Benza Man Samandra Sabarana Sam Ye Om Zava Dana Gana Anaraga Benzara Zobava Emanga Konjo Sanla Dajan Je Degba Mege Sosoya Rove Gela Jayara Sanje Sanjo Yeje Zon Sanje Jodan Sanjo La Sanjo Barda Daja Rangi Dunya Rabdrubza Sanjo Semne Jibaraje Sanjo Joga Semne Jeje Semjin Damja Dagan Drundanya Sanjo Jimjo Yong Jibaraje Drola Benzara Sanje Drabayo.
Back to 33. I take refuge in the three jewels and confess each and every wrongdoing. I rejoice in all the virtues of beings and will hold the Buddha's awakening in mind. I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly until attaining enlightenment. I give rise to bodhicitta in order to fully accomplish the purpose of others and myself. Having given rise to the supreme mind of bodhicitta, I welcome all sentient beings. I will practice the supreme bodhisattva conduct of acting with kindness. May I attain enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. 33. I take refuge in the three jewels and confess each and every wrongdoing. I rejoice in the virtues of beings and will hold the Buddha's awakening in mind. I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly until attaining enlightenment. I give rise to bodhicitta in order to fully accomplish the purpose of others and myself. Having given rise to the supreme mind of bodhicitta, I welcome all sentient beings. I will practice the supreme bodhisattva conduct of acting with kindness. May I attain enlightenment for the benefit of all beings. The field of accumulation dissolves into me. My body gradually dissolves into the awareness hum, which then remains in space in the form of the nada string. From the luminous and empty natural state of all phenomena arises an intensely blazing protection sphere, a vajra ground, fence, tent, web, canopy, and masses of fire. At its center arise space, wind, fire, water, earth, and Mount Meru, upon which arise a variegated lotus and a crossed vajra. At the center of that arises a Brahm, from which arises a great immeasurable palace made of various precious substances, brilliant and complete in its characteristics. Outside are spheres of lotuses and vajras, masses of fire, and the charnel grounds. Inside the palace, in the center of a multicolored lotus, is a sun disk with Bhairava and Kalaratri as a seat, upon which is a mandala of sun and moon, and the white vowels and red consonants. In an instant, the nada of my awareness enters it and transforms into a vajra with a brilliant blue hum at its center. Light emanating from it makes offerings to the Buddhas and benefits beings. The light gathers back and dissolves into the seed syllable. The moon, sun, seed syllable, and implement transform, and I arise as the transcendent conqueror, Cakrasamvara, outshining the radiance of a clear sky. I have one face, 3 eyes, and bared fangs. My hair knot is adorned with jeweled, dried skulls bound by a garland of vajras along my hairline. The top of my hair knot is adorned with a jewel, the front with a crossed vajra, and the left with a crescent moon. Holding a vajra and bell in my hands, I am embracing the consort. With my left leg bent, I stand on Bhairava's head, and my outstretched right leg presses down between Kalaratri's breast. I bear the 6 charnel ground adornments, a loose tiger skin skirt, and a garland of 50 freshly severed heads around my neck. And I display the 9 moods of dance. On my lap is coral-colored Vajrayogini, with 1 face and 3 eyes. Half her hair flows down loosely, and the other half is bound up with the 5 dried skulls. Embracing the neck of the father, her left hand offers a skull cup filled with nectar, and the right hand, in threatening mudra, fiercely brandishes a curved knife with a vajra handle. Her left leg is outstretched, and her right leg is wrapped around the father. Blissful and endowed with the youth of a 16-year-old, her beauty is extraordinary. She is naked and delights in blood, wears a garland of 50 dried skulls, and is endowed with the 5 mudras. The father and mother are adorned with the major and minor marks and silken scarves. Like the fire at the end of time, their blissful union of method and wisdom is magnificent. In front is blue Dakini, to the left is green Lama, behind is red Kandoroha, and to the right is yellow Rupini. Each has one face, 3 eyes, menacing laughter, bared fangs, hair loose, flying loose, a crown ornament of dried skulls, and a garland of 50 dried skulls around the neck. In their right hands they each brandish aloft in space a curved knife, and in their left they hold to their hearts skulls filled with blood. A katvanga is tucked into the crook of the left arm. Their bodies are naked and sensuous. They are endowed with the 5 symbols. With right leg outstretched and left leg bent, they dance majestically upon corpses. In the 4 intermediate directions, upon moon discs are bases filled with the 5 nectars and topped by skull cups filled with the 5 meats. At the forehead of each deity, on a moon disk is a white Om, at the throat, on a lotus, a red Ah, and at the heart, at the center of a crossed Vajra, is a blue Hum. At the father's heart are white Om Ha, at the forehead, yellow Namahi, at the crown, red Swaha Hu, at both shoulders, black Bao Sat He, at both eyes, crimson Hum Hum Ho, and at all limbs, green Pet Hum. At the navel of the mother is a red Om Vam. At the heart is blue Hum Yom. At the mouth, white Hrim Mom. At the head, yellow Hrim Hrim. At the crown, green Hum Hum. And at all limbs, gray Pet Pet. The light radiating from the Hum at my heart invites the Veeras and Yoginis of the 10 directions and the empowerment deities into the space before me. The wisdom and commitment beings become indivisible.
Yoga Shuddha Sarva Dhamma Yoga Shuddha Om Sava Dadanga Abhekenza Dhamma.
Having been supplicated, the empowerment deities hold aloft vases filled with nectar and proclaim, just as the Buddhas were bathed upon birth, we will bathe you with the pure waters of the gods.
Continue. Finish.
Om Sarva Tathagata Abhishekata Samaya Shiraya. Saying this, they bestow the empowerment with the nectar, which fills my body and purifies all defilements, transforming me into the supreme nature of great bliss. The empowerment deities then dissolve into me. From the overflowing nectar arises a crown ornament of Akshobhya on the principal lord, Verochana on the mother, and Ratnasambhava on the 4 Dakinis.
Trojana Bada Zazo, one Shera Sabara Badenda Zazo, one Shera Sabara, Pipe Bada Zazo, one Shera Sabara, the Bada Zazo, one Shera Sabara, Alonga Bada Zazo, one Shera Sabara. Ginde Bade Zazo, one Shera Sabara, Nevada Bada Zazo, one Shera Sabara, Yabda Bada Zazo.
I offer to the mouths of the kind root Guru and all the glorious holy lineage Gurus. Om, homage to the conqueror, the courageous Lord. I bow to you who blaze like a fire at the end of a great kalpa, whose locks are bound up at the crown, whose face is terrifying, fiercely bearing fangs, whose hands, gleaming with 1,000 lights, raise a battle axe and lasso and hold a spear and a katbanga. You who wear a tiger skin robe and whose smoky color resembles great darkness. Om, homage to the transcendent conquerors, Vajravarahi, to the superior mother of the 3 worlds, invincible awareness consort, who destroys all fears of evil spirits, and with your great Vajra nature, to you with controlling eyes, who remain like a Vajra seat unconquered by others, who neutralize even poison, wrathful fierce lady bearing fangs, terrifier, annihilator, who severs completely, who conquers all adversaries, all victorious ones conquering those who make us dull, rigid, and confused, to Vajravarahi, great yogini, powerful lady who fulfills all desires, I bow. Homage to the four heart yoginis, who represent the four activities of pacifying, enriching, overpowering, and suppressing, the four placements of mindfulness of body, feeling, mind, and phenomena, and the four levels of joy, joy, supreme joy, beyond joy, and co-emergent joy. Homage to inseparable method and wisdom, the four Tathagatas, such as the Unchanging One, abiding in the intermediate directions in the form of offerings, the four vases with skull cups filled with nectar.
Devara Amara Denele Yeke Baran Korlosa Sosara Nebe Yegena Segen Hamle Karajaba Yegela Sededubar.
Inside my body, appearing as Heruka, are the three channels in the four chakras. At my crown is a white hum, at my throat a white om, at my heart a blue hung, and at my navel a red ah. From the ah, wisdom fire blazes forth, burning away the syllables of the three chakras. From the hum, white drops descend, and restoring the three syllables, blissful warmth blazes forth.
Dorje Lamne Yimjen Mara Yoda Mara Joy Yimgerane Dorani Kayo Sawa Ladam Tedara Jumen Jengo.
From the whom at my heart a mantra garland emerges. It descends through the pathway of the Vajra, enters the lotus of the mother, and rises through her central channel. It emerges from her mouth, enters again into my mouth, and dissolves into the seed syllable at my heart. In this way, it circles continuously. The mantra revolving around the home at the heart of each dakini radiates light. From these rays of light, deities emerge, who then act for the benefit of beings. The light then gathers back and dissolves into the home.
Om Drakanaya Hom Pe Om Drakanaya Hom Om Drakanaya Hom Drakanaya Hom Drakanaya Hom Drakanaya Hom Drakanaya Hom Drakanaya Om Drakanaya Hom Om Drakanaya Hom Om Drakanaya Hom Be Om Lame Hom Be Om Lame Hom Be Om Lame Hom Lame Hom Lame Hom Be Lame Hom Be Lame Hom Om Lame Hom Be Om Kendaro Om Kendaro Kendaro Om Kendaro Om Kendaro Om Kendaro Om Kendaro Om Be Om Rapanaya Hom Pe Om Rapanaya Hom Be Om Rapanaya Hom Be 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 Om Rapanaya Hom Be.
The light radiating from the home at my heart gathers the protection sphere and charnel grounds into the immeasurable palace, which dissolves into the 4 dakinis, who dissolve into the mother, who dissolves into the father, who then dissolves into the home at my heart, which finally dissolves from the hook at its foot, upward into its body, the body into the head into the crescent moon, and finally that gathers into the nada string. The nada too dissolves and becomes imperceptible, settle within luminous clarity, even and vast. Once again, like a fish leaping from water, I arise as the great, glorious Heruka, with one face and two arms, whose magnificent form appears clearly but is empty, like a mirage. From the state of emptiness appear wind, fire, and a hearth of skulls. On this, from Ah, arises a vast and wide Kapala. Inside that, from Bi, Ra, Ma, Mu, and Shu, arise the 5 nectars. And from Na, Go, Da, Ha, and Ku arise the 5 meats, marked with Hum, Brum, Am, Jim, and Kam. Through purifying, realizing, and flaring, the substances become a vast ocean of wisdom nectar. The light radiating from the home at my heart invites the conqueror Cakrasamvara from the pure land of Akanishta, together with a myriad of Viras and Yoginis, to come here to this space before me. On the tongues of the assembly of the deities of the 5 wheels are white vajras the size of a barley grain. The torma is offered to the deities by moving it in a circle, to the left for those in the cardinal directions, and to the right for those in the intermediate directions. I bow to glorious Heruka, great hero, utterly pure Vajra Lord, and to Vajra Varahi, passionate one for those with great passion. Equally victorious over attachment to existence and peace, you have conquered all conceptual thoughts. You see the even, space-like nature of all phenomena. Protector, may the nectar of your heart, infused with your compassion, drench me. Goddesses, please care for me with your great love. Go back to page 64. From the state of emptiness appear wind, fire, and a hearth of skulls. On this, from Ah, arises a vast and wide Kapala. Inside that, from Bi, Ra, Ma, Mu, and Shu, arise the 5 nectars. And from Na, Go, Da, Ha, and Ku, arise the 5 meeks, marked with Hum, Brum, Am, Jim, and Kam. Through purifying, realizing, and flaring, the substances become a vast ocean of wisdom nectar. We skip to 69.
Balenda nenda samaya rajenda sawa seda menda yasenda yadaba yadanda Benzada Bhavada Zendada Mada Dhamada Mama Sarva Kardaya Sesukam Beshuda Savaya Jabhaven Hong Hong Bezo Ome Kaka Kaya Kaya Savaya Kyara Keda Bejaza Umanda Abba Mara Dagan Dagan Ya Emam Balanda Nenda Samaya Rajan Sawa Siddham Dayanzada Yada Ba Yadanda Bazada Bhavada Zandad Made Tamada Mama Sawa Karadanya Sesukam Bekada Sawa Bavinda Bezo Ome Kaka Gaya Gaya Sawa Yak Rakshasa Buddha Teda Peshaza Umanda Abba Mara Dagan Dagan Naya Emam Balandrani Samaya Rajenda Sawa Siddha Mendaya Zenda Yadaba Yadan Benzada Bhavada Zendada Mada Dhamada Mama Sawa Kardaya Sesakam Besh Saya Bhavenda
Om, guardians of the directions, local guardians, gods and hosts of Nagas, harm-bringers, bloodthirsty demons, elemental spirits, flesh-eaters, hungry ghosts, insanity inflictors, memory-crippling demons, dakinis and mamos, please accept this Torma offering. Help us yogins attain enlightenment, pacify adverse circumstances, harm and injury, and cause the four enlightened activities to be accomplished.
Benza Heraga Samaya Mana Bala Heraga Denoba Dedana Rome Baba Zedagaya Memba Zedagaya Memba Anarado Memba Sava Zeda Mendaya Sava Karma Zazame Zedan Shian Goro Ha Ho Banga Benza Heraga Mana Benza Heraga Gob Samaya Now we go to Dharmapala.
We will now go to the Dharmapala text, the brief Torma offering to the Dharma protectors.
Yeah, Tibet.
We will do this in Tibetan.
Sanje Jadan Sajan Jonan La Sanjo Barda Dana Jazan Nage Jenzo Jembe Zonan Jen Rola Benzora Sanjan Rabaryo. One more English in the Buddha.
In the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until attaining enlightenment. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all sentient beings have happiness in the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering in the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from suffering. May they rest in equanimity that is free from attachment and aversion.
Melong Jaya Balenga, Nija Seja Dorne, Lome Danda Dejed, Dejong Yanke Jajan, Shanga Durza Najebe, O Dara Adat, Amlum bum dam genze, oye na wo longe ba, loye me bara zege. Yejum berveza, leje dama marje gen, kaja dada hoa wo. Segla de derze go, deke yesam davaraj. Hüge derze dambaye, yege derze jamso jo ma Kando jeja zoma zo, nola soja yeda da, gere leja noro, jeda da 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 da, o benza arga, ba de be be de be, alo ge, de be de yabda ba. Dorje boga toma da zanye zanju. Dorje jala, walo menga damba da, zanye jebe lama, ye roje garanga, ye soza da zanjo da, sova da za da je zo, wa, yendan sabjo namjo lame je de ba, de je de zanje ze, manna maya jema da, de je la zo jebe, kero ram ja zanyenge, yedan jengor jaze, Gigero Jagaranga, Madanda Zoda, Mudam Namye Zada Zoro, Hong, Tamjin Jamson, Bangon Saya Zaro, Chadu Gurgen Benana, Tayo Lazon Gumbe, Desong Chuja Dormada, Muna Janda Arana, Kinjon Sandora, La Pian Jazamar, Chujon Gorja Domana, Gigero Jagaranga, Parchene Dorje. Dorje lo bon gose se cheda de ba sange dage zam do banzo wa nama de se zabala de je no da bomo munze lama zamara da reze la je ya je do man de karanga ye je de lo jo baranzo wa la zagara jaje so jo so zare ja bangan ja zanga zo je de be do ma Gigero Jagaranga, Borja Zola, the Jado, wa, Nasa Basam Soja, Yudan Yumranena, Chevarian and the Dark, Dabon Gorja Domana, Gigero Jagaranga, Dada Jagadova, wa, Gada Lord Jabaza, Jabona Jaga. Kainja Domana, Gigero Jagaranga, Nasa Yana Beza. Jazan Gambon Gora, Jangon, Jango, and so, wa, Dodo Simjan Dia, Jujin the Valdoman, Gigaro Jagaranga, Radonga Zoya, Pedazan Danger.
Middle of page 8. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra Guardian, Great Black One, Mahakala, and glorious Great Bhairava, Heruka Cakrasamvara by nature, you are one within Dharmata. In essence, you are the same within exalted wisdom. In character, you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost lord of all appearance and existence, gods and demons, fierce protector, who is the great leader of activity oppressors. Invincible sovereign of radiant splendor, you protect awareness-holding yogins as if they were your own children and assess the concentration of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, the power of magnetizing activity, and are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill to protect the teachings is superb. Powerful Lord Dorje Drokselchen, great war god of yogins, please think of me. Abiding on the sacred ground of Vajra Heruka's enlightened body, speech, and mind, I, a yogin, engage in practice to attain unsurpassed enlightenment. Act so as to conquer obstacles to the path of supreme bliss and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi escort that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain enlightenment, help me so I will not traverse perverted paths with body, speech, and mind. Please cause my mind to turn toward freedom and enlightenment. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. May gods, demons, and men be overpowered, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and the guardian of all beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities, unobstructedly and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with perverted views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Ma Hri. By the power of compassion and previous aspirations, Achi Chokyi Droma, arise from the basic space of phenomena and look upon us from the expanse of exalted wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, daughter of Nanam, powerful lady, Dharma Tara, wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble lady Tashi Searing Mio Lobsangma, Tekar Drosangma, Tingi Shao Sangma, and Chopin Dri Sangma, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightening hermitages, protectors with Samaya, who pledge to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your effulgent wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are close, and your power is unobstructed. All of you, bless us yogins and our retinue with your enlightened body. Bless us with your enlightened speech. Bless us with your enlightened mind. Bless us with your enlightened qualities. Bless us with your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi escort that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain enlightenment, help me not to walk on perverted paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and enlightenment. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, demons, and men be overpowered, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and the guardian of all beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities unobstructedly and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with perverted views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Jaya, Jaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pala, Pala.
Sa ro dong sa sen dong ka ro je, ka ro dong da Soul offering.
Page 72 in the Cakrasamvara sadhana. From the state of emptiness arise rum, yum, and cum. They burn, scatter, and wash away the defilements, faults, and defects of the feast offerings. Above wind, fire, and a hearth of skulls is a kapala containing the feast substances, which are the 5 meats and the 5 nectars in essence. As the wind stirs and the fire blazes, the substances become the nature of the 5 sense pleasures. Above the skull, white, red, and blue, Om, Ah, Hung, appear and transform the substances into an ocean of radiant and immaculate nectar. To the root and lineage gurus, the Yidam Cakrasamvara, Biras, Dakinis, and an ocean of oath-bound ones, we present this feast offering endowed with the 5 desirable qualities. Please mend breaches of us yogis and grant accomplishments.
Garchen Dharma Bala Sabara Varanganaza Bunzaka.
Hong. From the all-encompassing universal field, the unfabricated, unelaborated expanse of great bliss, emanate Samattabhadra offering clouds. These substances, composed of the most perfect elements of samsara and nirvana, bring forth the joy and bliss of the desirables. By offering this feast of outer, inner, secret, suchness, and so forth, fulfill the sacred bond with Vajradhara. The Lord who pervades the Buddha of the 3 times with his sons, Talopa, Naropa, and the 8 Mahasiddhas, the great accomplished monks and scholars. Fulfill the sacred bond with the supreme Siddhas of Tibet, the land of snow, Marpa, Milarepa, Gampopa, Bliskan, Pagmadrupa, Lord of sages, Ratnashri, glorious root and lineage gurus, and all the Kagyu gurus. Fulfill the sacred bond with Heruka Cakrasamvara, the embodiment of all Sugatas, Vajravarahi, and the 4 classes of Dakinis, the deities of the 3 wheels, the 8 gatekeeping goddesses, and the yidams of the 4 classes of Tantra. Fulfill the sacred bond with the protector of the teachings, Mahakala and his retinue, Achichokyi Drolma, the 5 Searing sisters and Dharma protectors. Please bestow common and supreme accomplishment. I and all sentient beings openly confess the accumulated faults of the 3 obscurations, and especially the careless breaches of the disciplines of the 3 vows, committed knowingly and unknowingly with ignorant and afflicted minds. By the power of thus fulfilling sacred bonds and offering confession, may I attain the warmth of the 2 stages, and may I reach the summit of the excellent path. May the perfection of the 5 kayas and immeasurable bodhicitta become the cause of ripening and liberating beings.
Om Benzer Sado Samaya Manda Balaya Benzer Sado Denoba Dedan Dendro Member Sudegaya Member Sube Jaya Member Anarado Member Savazada Member Yenza Zava Karma Sadame Zadan Shayan Guru Ha Banga Savada Danga Benza 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 Baba Mahasa Sado Bendara Sado Samaya Mana Balaya Bendara Sado Deno Vakabala Member was the Gayo member was the Jayo member was Anarado member Demenda Yenza Sawa Gama Zadame Zadan Shayan Guru Ha Banga Savada Danga Beza Mama Beza Beza Baba Maha Samaya Zado Benzara Sado Sama Mana Balaya Benzara Sado Din Memberwa Gayo Memberwa Subi Jayo Memberwa Anarado Memberwa Sawa Sada Member Same Zadan Yang Guru Bangava Savada Danga Beza Mama Beza Baba Ma Samaya Sado Alalahu 他送出说啊
Here. No. Okay. That's fair.
Om Benzar Sado Samaya Manu Balaya Benzar Sado Deno Tidrandro member was the Gayo member was the Gayo member. Another member was our Senda Manda Zawa Karma Sadama Zadan Shayankara. Ha O Banga Sawa Dada Gada Benzar Mame. Benzar Baba Ma Samaya Zado Oma Agai Ramoga Zawa Dharma Adeda Benada Oma Oma Bezo Oma Agai Ramo Sarva Dharmana Adeda Benada Oma Oma Bezo Oma Gai Ramo Gansarva Dharmana Adeda Benada Oma Hezo Oma Sarva Kaka Kaya Kaya Zeda Balinda Bhakya Beso Om Sarva Kaka Kaya Zeda Balinda Bhakya Beso Om Sarva Kaka Kaya Zeda Balinda Bhakya Beso. Benzar Benzar Sado Samaya Manabala Benzar Sado Denoba Nendra Member Sadagayo Member Subijayo Member Anarando Member Sawa Sada Mandayanza Sawa Karma Sada Sadan Jayan Goro Hong Ha 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 Ho Banga Sawa Nanda Ganda Benzar Mame Benzar Baba Ma Samaya Zado Benzar English.
The mundane beings return to their own abode. The wisdom beings dissolve into myself. I appear as the transcendent conqueror. At my heart are white Om Ha. At my head, yellow Namahi. At my crown, red Swaha Hu. At both shoulders, black Bao Shat He. At both eyes, crimson Hom Hom Ho. And at the limbs, green Pet Hom.
Om Sambana Sambana Hom Om Jana Jana Hom Om Jana Baya Jana Baya Hom Om Anaya Ho Bang Bera Jaya Hom
Supreme Deity, illusory dance of union endowed with 7 aspects. Lord, who pervades the 100 Buddha families and your retinue, through the force of your own inconceivable, perfect, abundant qualities, please bestow the auspiciousness to attain common and supreme accomplishments. Dharma Dhatu, Vajra Queen, foremost Dakini and 4 Dakinis, powerful goddesses who rule the wheel of great bliss, and ocean-like assemblies of protectors who guard the 24 holy sites, please grant the auspiciousness to attain common and supreme accomplishments. By this virtue and by the power... By this virtue and by the power of whatever virtue is amassed in the 3 times, in samsara and nirvana, may I and all beings without exception, limitless as sky, accomplish the victorious King of delight. Exalted Supreme Deity, victorious Cakrasamvara, if I practice you with one-pointed devotion, let your compassion neither wane nor be indifferent, but swiftly reveal your delightful sublime face. Through practicing the key points of settling in a state of controlling and binding the channels, winds and drops of my impure, illusory body, may it become free from obscurations, undefiled and clear, and may I attain supreme accomplishment in this very life. If, due to lack of fortune and diligence, I am not freed in this life, then at the time of death may the assembly of Viras and Dakinis of the 5 wheels, such as skull pieces and the rest, receive me with parasols, victory banners, a symphony of music, and various offering clouds, and then lead me to the pure field of Kachara. There may I behold the face of the victorious Heruka. In that field may I practice diligently the supreme swift path of secret mantra, and thereby cleanse the 2 obscurations, and all may I accomplish the unified state of this supreme Vajra body endowed with 7 aspects. Although I may attain the Dharmakaya for my own sake in this way, out of immeasurable compassion for all mother sentient beings, may my 2 form emanations show them the teachings of the supreme vehicle, and thus may I swiftly establish them in the state of the Vajra holder. By this virtue may I swiftly accomplish the divine assembly of Cakrasamvara deities and establish all beings without exception in that state.
Okay. Now I want to finish Dharmapala sadhana. Go benza argam bade bebe debe aloken gende neve shabda bade. Samaya, Mana Malaya, Better Salo Dino, Titan member was, the Gayo member was, the Jayo member was, Anarano member. Savasida Menda, the Sawa Gama Sadam, the Dayan Guru. Oh, Banga, Sava Dangana, Bezamam, Izerba Mahasamaya Zalo, Dana Deva Ninja, Korwa Seda Yonet, Emezena Wazo, Chona like Bazanda, Jonda Jingar, the Banzimbe Gazala, Pegin Jonwa Shaggy. Chichung Suman Jadake, Yo, Benza Hergasado, Samam on the bar, Benza Hergasado, the Nobadan, remember the dedication.
Dedication prayers in the Yellow Prayer Book on page 11. By this merit may I attain omniscience. Having defeated the enemies, my wrongdoings, may I liberate all beings who are tossed in the ocean of samsara by the waves of birth, old age, sickness, and death. Whatever virtue sentient beings possess, whatever good they have done, will do, and are doing now, whatever goodness there may be, may it permeate all beings everywhere. By the virtue accumulated throughout the 3 times by others and myself, may all beings filling the reaches of space enter the gateway of the unexcelled path, and may they attain the Vajra holder's ground. By all the virtue actually performed and mentally created by myself and all sentient beings of the 3 times, may all beings of the 6 realms attain the 5 kayas and realize the primordial wisdom of the Buddhas in the Dharmadhatu mandala of the awakened mind. Glorious root Guru, precious one who sits upon a lotus at my heart, hold me with kindness and grant me all accomplishments of enlightened body, speech, and mind. I pray for the excellent health of the Guru. I pray that he lives a supremely long life. I pray that his activities spread far and wide. Grant blessings that I may not be separate from my Guru. May the Buddha's teachings, the only source of benefit and happiness, endure long, and may the victory banner of longevity for those upholding the teachings be steadfast. May the sound of the great Dharma drum liberate all sentient beings from suffering. Please remain and teach the Dharma for infinite millions of kalpas. By the might of this powerful merit, may the aspirations of the benefactors and their circles be accomplished within this very life. May their obstacles be pacified, may everything be auspicious, and may their wishes be fulfilled according to the Dharma. Just as the hero Manjushri realized things as they are, and as did Samantabhadra too, I will follow in their path and perfectly dedicate all these virtues. As for such dedications have been praised as supreme by the victorious ones of the 3 times, I fully dedicate all my roots of virtue to excellent conduct. By the blessings of the Buddhas who attain the 3 kayas, by the blessing of the truth of the unchanging nature of reality, and by the blessing of the undivided Sangha community, may my prayers be fulfilled according to this dedication. By the virtues accumulated in the 3 times, by myself and all beings in samsara and nirvana, and by the intrinsic root of virtue, may I and all sentient beings quickly attain unsurpassed, perfectly complete, and precious awakening. Great Vajradhara, Talopa, Naropa, Marpa, Milarepa, Dharma, Lord Gampopa, Pagmadrupa, and Lord Rigongpa, may the auspiciousness of all the Kagyu Lamas prevail. Page 22, Long Life Prayers. For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may you remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great beings who upholds and increases the teaching of the Shakya lion. Supreme are your activities of guiding others with your perfect deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of the Lord Rigongpa, great Lord of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peace and light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. The one known in the noble land as Aryadeva emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chidingpa, the heart son of Jigten Khenpo. May your life of glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 aeons. Page 28. May the teachings of the great Rigongpa, Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld until the end of cyclic existence, through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate aeon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you, Drupon, Rinchen, Dorje, Rinpoche. Thank you, Venerable Khenpo Tenzin. Thank you, Abao, and thank you, Bunima. Hope everyone stays safe, and we will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for teachings with Garchen Rinpoche.